Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Daniel has his man. It's Samuel. And he'll take this one in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. In motion comes Andrews.
First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Next.
We'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. They're going to try to run it in. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Jackson on the move. This one intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the
On first down, Daniel. And caught left side. That's Ertz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his left. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And I don't think he got them wrapped up the line of scrimmage and down. You're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So Jake Moody down out for the field goal.
A 39-yard.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. Kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 35, here's second down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, it's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Short one there. He's got Ertz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. go. Here we go. Ready.
Daniels, quick to Debo. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Commanders are going to have themselves first and goal. He is out of bounds at the 7.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. This is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw. Jackson. Headed left. Buying time. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down. Protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here is first and 10. In motion goes Likely. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. They'll come up now for second down. Bateman is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll run again. Whoa! And And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, Daniels moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing Jackson. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
So one matter still remains before overtime. The extra point.
Ties the game, 35-35. Jake Moody to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
10 yards. And the Washington first down. First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 20.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play that extend this drive. Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Okay, ready?
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
Zombie Nation.
Zombie Nation.